something is going to come to me.
Okay.
Good evening. My name is Kevin Arnold, and I'm the host of Focus on San Francisco. We'd like to welcome you back. We're so very honored to have an exceptional guest with us today. We have Mr. Micheal Lambert, who is the acting director of the San Francisco Library. How you doing, Micheal?
I'm doing great, Kevin. Thank you for inviting me to be here.
Well, Micheal, thank you for being with us. I would like to talk a little bit about you and how you got involved with the library and how you got into San Francisco. So could you tell us a little bit about how you got started with the San Francisco Library?
Absolutely. I did not grow up thinking I was going to be a librarian, but I've had a wonderful career. I started working in libraries in my hometown of Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
I was in college studying history. I thought I was going to be a school teacher, and I needed a part-time job.
Okay.
So back in that day, I went to the Career Center and thumbed through some binders, and I saw a part-time job opening at my local public library.
Okay.
So I got a job in the main library in Columbia, South Carolina, in the periodicals department. And I helped people use microfiche readers and shelved magazines and newspapers, and that was my beginning. And what a wonderful beginning it was, because I was working there for about 4 months before we moved into a brand new main library.
Okay.
And that library was constructed to help revitalize downtown Columbia. So I worked at the main library there for 7.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I worked in a variety of capacities, but I worked in the children's room as a children's librarian.
Okay.
And that's where I developed my passion for library services and really learned about the impact that libraries can have on youth and families. And the library director there helped me get a scholarship. I went to grad school and got my master's degree in library science. And that was really my ticket. When I graduated from grad school, I was able to move to the Bay Area.
Okay.
And I began my professional career in San Mateo County on the peninsula.
Okay.
And I worked in the peninsula libraries for 8 years. I was contacted back in 2014 about an opening at the San Francisco Public Library. I was recruited to join the San Francisco Public Library's executive leadership team as Luis Herrera's deputy. And I have been honored and proud to serve the city and county of San Francisco for the past 4.5 years.
Okay. And Micheal, let's talk a little bit about the history of the library. A lot of people don't know. Now, one of the things I want to let our audience know that the San Francisco Library was voted the #1 library in the country. Now, that is really a great accolade to you guys to show that quality work. Now, all the libraries in the country, you guys were voted the #1 library in the country. So tell me what that means to you.
Well, it's an extraordinary accomplishment. This is the highest honor in the land, and it's really a testament to our people, our staff. They are mission driven, they're very passionate about their work, they're subject matter experts. They are committed to delivering service excellence. All of our staff attend training once a year. Mm-hmm. They learn about the mission, the vision, the core values of the organization whenever we onboard new staff. And it really shows in the programming and the services, the commitment to customer service. All of our staff are committed to excellence. And it really propelled us to be the best public library in the country.
Okay. Now, Micheal, a lot of people don't understand. They think when they think about a library, they think the only thing is a library is about books. But we want to talk about some of the exciting things that you guys are doing with the library. Let's talk about the work that you guys do with the homeless population in San Francisco.
Absolutely. We are committed to serving everyone in the community. Our motto is all are welcome. Mm-hmm. We understand that there are individuals in the community experiencing homelessness, suffering from mental illness, substance abuse and addiction. So our staff, we strive hard to get people connected to resources. We were the first public library in the country to hire a full-time social worker.
Okay.
And we have a social worker program who has a team of health and safety associates. These are individuals who themselves were formerly homeless at one time.
Okay.
So they are able to connect with individuals experiencing homelessness and help them get connected to library resources, get connected to our partners in the community that may have the ability to provide other services that aren't available at the library. We have wonderful partnerships with other city and county departments like the Department of Homelessness and Supportive Housing, nonprofit partners like Lava May. So we are committed to serving everyone in the community.
And Michael, I want to talk a little bit about Lava May, because a lot of people probably, when we say Lava May, they probably don't know who they are. Lava May is an organization that I think they're at the library maybe once or twice a week, and they provide showers to people that need showers. They don't have to be homeless. If you need a shower, you can come to the library. You'll see their big blue and white truck parked over there. They're provided like free towels and free linen. They provide them with different things that they can clean, soap and stuff like that. So it just shows that the partnership that the San Francisco Library has with the community. And what I want to talk about a little bit more about, Michael, is a lot of people don't know that they can come to the library and they can get their GED. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. We have a literacy and learning center on the 5th floor of our library. It's called the Bridge at Main.
Okay.
And this is a 21st century literacy and learning center. We offer the only accredited high school diploma online in the community. So individuals who may have not completed their high school education, they can come to the library and we will provide them access to this learning platform. And our staff really provide the wraparound support to help people be successful. We're able to provide the equipment, the high-speed internet connection. If individuals need to work on this credential at home, we will provide them a laptop computer and a mobile hotspot.
Okay.
The Bridge at Main offers so many services to the community. We have a Veterans Resource Center there.
Okay.
We have a Learning Differences librarian who has an award-winning literacy program for young people who are struggling with reading. And that's also where we have our Project Read program, which is an adult literacy program.
Okay. And Michael, one of the other things that I want to talk about is the Mixed Teen Center. You guys, you know, I love the work that you guys are doing with young people. They can go and they can learn to how to do videos. They can learn. They have a facility up there where they can go and hang out and they can learn different things. Let's just talk about that a little bit.
Absolutely. So the Mix at SFPL is our teen digital media lab.
Okay.
And I actually owe a debt of gratitude to the Bay Area Video Coalition who helped us launch the Mix at SFPL
Okay.
Back in 2015.
Okay.
So it has a video production studio, much like the space that we're in right now.
Okay.
There's an audio production space where young people can play instruments, they can make music, sing, rap, and they can record their own content. Then we have the equipment for them to edit and produce that content. They can upload that onto the Mix at SFPL website. We have a performance garden where we have poetry slams and other opportunities for young people to hang out. There's certainly a beautiful collection of books and comfortable spaces for teens to come after school. There's even a maker space.
Okay.
We have sewing machines, we have a 3D printer. It is the most amazing library space for teens. And we've had over 80,000 young people every year come to the Mix at SFPL. During the summer months, it was just packed. It was amazing to see young people enjoying themselves and learning over the summer in that space.
Okay. Now let's talk about what does a person have to do if they wanna get a library card? Because you know that's one of the issues that people know. What do they need to do, Michael? Say you got a parent and you got a young child and you want your child to have a library card. What kind of documents do they need to have?
Well, they simply need to come to one of our 28 library locations, and our staff are poised and ready to sign them up. I do want to showcase we have a Golden State Warriors library card now. We have a
Goodness.
wonderful partnership with the Warriors.
Okay.
They're the world champions in basketball. We're the
Okay.
world champions in libraries.
That's true.
It's a wonderful partnership.
Well, and that's great. So if a parent is out there and she just want to come to the library, now do they have to come to the library to actually get the card, or can they go online and get a library card? It's something they have to do physically.
If they are a student in the San Francisco Unified School District, they will already have an account waiting for them. We have a partnership with SFUSD.
Okay.
So all the 50,000 plus students in SFUSD, they have what's called a scholar card.
Okay.
We have a partnership that allows us to take the student directory and we upload that into the library's patron database. So all the parent has to do is come in with their student and activate that account.
Okay. Now, Michael, we're going to take a 30-second break. I got to do a PSA for some of our public announcements. So let me just do it, and I'm gonna come right back to you.
All right.
Oh, we just want to let our audience know that the SF Musical Day is going to be on September 30th, and it's free. There's going to be more than 30 bands on the 30th, and you can go to the website at intermusicfsf.org. It's a free concert. There's no cost. It starts from 12 o'clock to 8 p.m. If you go to the website, there's going to be more than, I think, more than 25 bands, and it's all free. And this is going to be during Memorial Weekend, so we hope that you would take an opportunity with your family, go to the website intermusicfsf.org, and find out where it's going to be. I think it's going to be at the Memorial Veterans Building. So if you're not doing anything on Memorial Day, take the family out, listen to some music, have a good time. Now we're going to come back to our guest, Mr. Micheal Lambert, who is the director, acting director of the San Francisco Library. Micheal, now let's talk a little bit about the library has a program going on right now where people can they come in and get a free library card, or what is it that you guys are promoting where now?
Yes. So September is National Library Card Sign-Up Month.
Okay.
So we have a partnership with JetBlue Airways.
Okay.
We partnered with them over the summer to host some kiosks where individuals could come and get free books.
Okay.
So building on that partnership, JetBlue Airways supplied us with 2 round-trip airline tickets that we're raffling to the community. So anyone that signs up for a library card in September, or even if you have a card, you can come in and renew your account, update your information. Everybody can get entered into this drawing and potentially win 2 free round-trip airline tickets from JetBlue Airways.
Well, I don't know, Mike. I might need. I might not need to come down and see if I can win me some airline tickets. But let's talk about. You guys do more than what? 1,500 programs? Is it a month or is it a week?
It's true. So we had over 17,000 programs last year, and we had over 500,000 people come to the library to participate in an event, a class, a story time, an exhibition. In fact, this month I'd like to highlight that we're celebrating Viva. Viva is our month-long celebration of Latino Heritage Month. We had a wonderful kickoff on Saturday at the main library. We had Mariachi Mexicanissimo. Try saying that twice. But we had a mariachi band in our atrium of the main library, and they were fantastic. The horns, the singing, we had a great turnout for that. So we have lots of programs going on to celebrate Latino Heritage Month, but we're also celebrating Southwest Asian and North African cultures this month. It's our celebration of Swana. So we have a robust lineup for that. It is also the 10th annual Tricycle Music Fest. We have the largest musical fest on the West Coast for youth and families. So all of the artists are either Grammy nominated or Grammy award-winning artists. So we're going to have Lucky Diaz and the Family Jam Band, Jose Luis Orozco, and these are all free concerts for young people and families to come enjoy.
Oh man, I mean, you guys are just doing a lot of stuff at the library. Now, let's talk a little bit about the different collections that you have there. I know you have. I know I was upstairs, and you have an African American collection that I really loved.
Absolutely.
And so let's talk about a little bit about the different collections that you guys have there.
We have one of the most robust collections in the country of any urban library. We have over 3.2 million items in our collection. The physical book is alive and well. We circulated over 8 million items last year and 3 million digital items. So we surpassed 11 million total circulation. And we have deep specialized collections. We have an African American Center. We have the Hormel LGBTQIA Center. We also have a Filipino section in our International Center. We have a Chinese American Center. We have collections in over 50 languages. It's phenomenal, just the depth and breadth of our collections.
And Michael, what you didn't say is you didn't tell them how beautiful the library is. I mean, this is one of the most, I'm serious, this is one of the most beautiful libraries I've ever seen.
Thank you so much.
And so, I mean, every time I go there, and I go to the library quite often, I come there maybe 2 or 3 times a month. And so, you know, because there's always, I have to always do research and stuff like that. So it's a good opportunity. Now, Michael, you brought a book with you, and then tell us about the best we could do. Tell us about this book that you brought.
Oh, this is a special book, Kevin. And thank you for bringing it up. So every year we host what's called One City, One Book. And we invite everyone in the community to read the same book. And then we have a robust lineup of programs around this book. So book discussions, exhibitions. We're actually going to have the author of this book, T. Bowie, at the main library in our Corrette Auditorium on October 25th. That's a Thursday night, so I hope you'll join us. But this book is a powerful immigrant story. It's a story of hope. It's a story of a Vietnamese family immigrating in the aftermath of the Vietnam War in search of a better future. And it's a powerful immigrant story. And what's special about this book also is it's a graphic novel. So this is the first time in our 14 years of doing the One City, One Book program where we have selected a graphic novel. It's a great read. I hope you will enjoy it with us.
And I will, Mike. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to open up our lines. If any of our callers have a question for Mr. Lambert, he's our guest on our program today. He's the acting director of the San Francisco Library. Call us at 415-861-6648. You would be able to call us, and we would be able to give Mr. Lambert your question, and we would be more than happy to hear from you. And most of all, we want you to go to the library, because the library is a place where you can travel around the world without leaving anywhere. Because it allows you to do that. Now, the other thing that we would like to talk about, Michael, is that you guys also have a branch that I went to. It's the branch at the North Branch Library. Talk a little bit about that branch, because you got a lot of programs out there for children. So talk a little bit about that branch.
The North Beach Library? That branch was the 24th project of the Branch Library Improvement Program. So that was our major capital program to renovate 16 libraries and build 8 new libraries. So North Beach was the culmination of all of those projects. It opened in May of 2014. The architecture is spectacular. It is right next to the Joe DiMaggio Playground. So it's just a wonderful experience for the community, families, seniors to enjoy the park, come over to the library, check out some books, maybe attend a poetry reading. It's right there in the heart of that North Beach neighborhood, which is so lively, and so many activities and restaurants and so many great and wonderful things happening in that community.
And the other thing I would like to talk about is that there are ways that the community can support the library. You guys got an organization called the Friends of the Library. Talk a little bit about that, how they can support the library through the Friends of the Library.
Thank you, Kevin. I would start by saying the best way people can support the San Francisco Public Library is by patronizing the San Francisco Public Library. Come visit us, use our resources, access our services online. And if people want to get involved and support us, they can also contribute to the Friends and Foundation of the San Francisco Public Library. The Friends and Foundation are our partners. They are a phenomenal group of investors and donors that support the library's programs. Our Summer Stride program, for example, our signature program in the summer to help young people overcome the summer slide, the Friends and Foundation, they support those programs. They also support programs throughout the year, like the ones I mentioned, Latino Heritage Month and SWANA, our open house celebrations. So the Friends are wonderful partners. They help seed innovation in the library. We're able to invest in equipment and services and ultimately scale some of those services to improve the level of service we can provide to the community.
And we want to thank Mr. Langford because we're running out of time. We could be here another hour because you guys got so much good info. We want to thank Mr. Langford for being our guest on a focus on San Francisco. And we want on our next program, which is going to be on October the 3rd, we're going to be talking about voting. We want everybody to get registered to vote because it's so very important that you go out and you vote. So we hope that you will come back with us on October 3rd, watch the program on voting. We're going to have the elections director here, and he's going to be talking about why it's important for you to get registered so you can vote. So again, we want to thank Mr. Lambert, I'm sorry, I keep calling him Langford, it's Lambert, for being here with us and talking about the great things that are going on at the library. And we ask you to go and visit the library, take your children there, you know, spend some time at the library. I mean, it's a wonderful place to be, and you can really enjoy yourself if you go to the library. So we just hope that you would go to the library.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Okay. We just saw the credits. All your folks.
That was short and sweet.
Yeah, we finished. We good. Let me just cut this off.